Hi, I'm Christy Brower, and I'm going to make you a little tutorial video about how to make the tutu wrist bracelets that we talked about for your project. So this is one that I have started. So I'm using just these regular ouchless ponytail holders. I bought black ones, but you could buy colored ones if you wanted to. It wouldn't really matter. And then I'm using this tool. So this tool is, if you can, you can't see the label, it's backwards anyway. This is chunky glitter tool from Joann's Fabric. This is 3" by 15 yards. So it's 3 inches wide. This is 15 yards of tulle. This is the glitter tool, which I will say, the glitter is really cool. But it's getting everywhere as I'm making this, and so I don't know how long glitter will really stay in the tool, but it's really fun that way. Okay, so I have cut some pieces of tulle that are 4 inches long. So that's 4 inches of tulle, that's 3 inches wide. So then I take it and I fold it into quarters roughly, like this. And then I'm going to fold it in half. And make it kind of into, see how there's a little loop in the center? Okay. And then I'm going to take the ponytail holder and I'm going to put the loop under the ponytail holder. See that? And then I'm going to pass the ends of the tulle through the loop, wrapping it around the ponytail holder, and you kind of have to work it through the loop a little bit. Obviously it's giving me a little trouble here. It takes just a minute to, I'm going to start over. So much for a tutorial video if I can't do it, huh? I have rheumatoid arthritis, my hands aren't very good, so sometimes it takes me a minute, but you just kind of work a little loop in there, see, and then you pass the ends of the tulle over top of the ponytail holder, see, and through the loop. And that ties the tulle onto the ponytail holder, see? And you just kind of adjust the tulle, your little tulle knot, around to match the other ones, and you can slide the tulle along the ponytail holder until it's next to the group of loops. Now you'll notice that the ends are not totally even, and that's okay, because at the end you can go through and trim them a little bit. A little bit shorter is better for the bracelets. They're easier to wear, and then the tulle really puffs up. So that makes it easier to do. Now, one thing about these ponytail holders is that they have a seam. See that seam in them right there? So you want to start your knots at the seam and then work your all the way around to the other side of the seam, because the tulle doesn't pass over the seam very easily. It gets stuck. So you want to just kind of use that as your starting point. Now, so I'm just using one color here, but you could use all different kinds of colors. You could get all the colors of the gay flag, kind of like is on my t-shirt. Or you could get, like, the trans flag is pink and blue and white. The bi flag is, I think it's a pink, a dark pink and a blue. Or the genderqueer flag, which is purple, green, and white. Like, you could look up there's all the different flags if you wanted to do it that way. Or you could just get all different kinds of colors and let the kids decide what they want to do as well, because it really wouldn't matter. You know, I know at our Pride we just did rainbow ones because our Gay Straight Alliance students were teaching this to kids at Pride and they wanted to make it simple. But you really could do anything that you wanted to do with the tulle. So I bought tulle from Joann's. I'm going to finish one of these so I can figure out how much tulle that I use, so that I can tell you how much it takes. Now I will say that you could get narrower tulle. This is 3-inch tulle. You could get narrower, but the thing with that would be that it wouldn't, rolling it over itself into quarters really does make it puff up nice. And I think that if you bought narrower tulle, so that maybe you only folded it in half, it would lay flatter, which might not be as cute, I think. But I think, you know, that's really up to you guys what you want to do. But I will get one of these made so that I can tell you exactly how much, you know, by doing 4-inch pieces of tulle, how much of it took, so that we can figure out, you know, if you've got 50 kids who are going to make these, how much tulle would you need? I also know that you can buy tulle online. You don't necessarily have to buy it from a fabric store. You may be able to buy it cheaper online, because that's quite a few kids. I just went into Joann's to see what they had, and they had a lot of fun stuff. They had different kinds of glitter tulle and iridescent colors and just, you know, all different kinds of things like that. And I'm sure online you could get that too, to make them, you know, funner and more personalized. Because if there's one thing I know about our LGBT kids, they want to make things their own way, which I think is really awesome. So I'm just, as I'm talking, I'm just wrapping a few more pieces on here so that you can kind of see how it comes together. And the nice thing is, it doesn't matter if your knots all line up when you wrap them around, because you can adjust them and slide them around. So see, I put a couple more on there. So it's just kind of making its way around. It's pretty simple, especially for kids with nimble fingers, nimbler than mine, obviously. Let's see, I'm going to do one more there. So just, you know, you make the loop and you pass it through, and just tighten it up. So it's just a kind of a little, sort of a slip knot around. I don't know, I'm not a Boy Scout. I'm not very good at naming knots, but it's some kind of knot like that. And it just makes its way around the outside edge. Now you could buy bigger rubber bands so that they could make anklets too. I was noticing in the store that there are some bigger sizes of rubber bands like this. You want to get the kind that have a coating on them. These are just the smooth ouchless kind, because you want that tool to be able to slide easily. But you could get the larger ones so people could make anklets, and some kids probably could wear this as an anklet too, depending on their age. But that's kind of roughly how you do it. So I hope that helps you. I'm going to send you a link to this video, and I'll keep working on how much of this is going to take to finish one, so that we can figure out what you need on your supply list, okay? Thanks.